guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Counseling, and today we're back again with you guys with Viking, the first episode of season 4.
Last episode ended with basically
Ragnar's dead.
No, he's not.
Oh, yeah.
Rollo is set to marry the Princess of Paris.
Ah, yes.
She welcomed him with beautiful words.
Such love.
Yeah, such love. He totally fell in love with her in that moment, though. He's pretty happy with what he's getting. He learned a couple of French words. Je vous salue. That's interesting.
That's 3 words in one dictionary.
Well, it's hello, yeah, but that was cool. And pretty sure their personalities are gonna work well together.
Not at first. It's gonna clash so much.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time for her to be okay with this. But there's a part of me that's glad for Rollo.
At least he got a wife.
I've been shipping them for a while. The only thing I hate about this is that the condition was to defend Paris against Ragnar when he comes back.
Now he doesn't have a choice anymore.
No. I mean, Ragnar pretended to be dead last episode in order to conquer Paris, and he did. He opened the gates single-handedly, and that was awesome.
What a brilliant plan to
Yeah.
fast forward a dead person and just conquer an entire city.
Yeah, but he also got to hear some confessions. Rollo, he always knew that Rollo thought these things about him, that he was like that. He kind of despised him in some sort of way, that Ragnar always thought he was better and he was like sort of a god, and Rollo hated that. So now it's time to shine. That's basically what he thinks. And Lagertha basically said that she still loved him and that they were destined to love one another forever, which we kind of guessed also. Like we knew she loved him still.
Yeah,
and Floki
kind of admit that he hated him so much, but he loved him so much that he kind of killed Athelstan. And if at first Ragnar kind of doubted him, now he was sure. He knows for sure after that.
Well, he did say that was the last thing that happened last episode. He did say, "You killed Athelstan." It's not a question. It's an affirmation. Like, it's a fact.
Shit.
Like, how is Floki gonna react to that? Because he still loves Ragnar. He still wants him by his side. So now he's basically been left with nothing. Helga still despises him. Well, she's conflicted with what she knows, and how he's lost Ragnar now. So there's that. I don't know where he's gonna be, what he's gonna do. Let's see what season 4 has in store for us if we jump straight to spring when they are gonna attack again. If Ragnar is gonna be finally healed from his internal bleeding, because I don't know how they're gonna deal with that, but I sure hope he can walk in this episode.
We're gonna see what happened with his recovery.
Okay, so without further ado, let's jump in season 4.
Alright.
Let's go. The episode is titled, A Good Treason. So, Rollo, I guess. Floki, kinda. Everyone is betraying everyone.
What do you want?
I want to know if a woman will succeed to the kingdom of Kattegat.
You mean after the death of Ragnar?
Yes.
Death of Ragnar?
What's this question? I would expect Bjorn to take the lead after his death. But Bjorn is not her son. Or she has seen Ragnar's death?
No, he's not dead. I was joking.
He's not dead. No, he's not dead yet, but maybe she has foreseen his death.
The woman will one day rule in Kattegat.
Will it be me?
A woman will one day rule in Kattegat.
If it's not her, who would that be?
I would prefer Lagertha. It's Valhalla?
It is.
Stay away from those doors! It's not your time yet. Oh my god. The season starts with Ragnar this close to Valhalla. Am I gonna cry this season? Because of what you've done. Oh, okay. I think he's dreaming about this. He's being refused entry because of all he's done. my god.
Sorry.
It's slightly different. Oh, it's different. Oh.
Oh, Athelstan!
The visuals in this show, though. Oh.
Oh my god, I love the new intro, even though it's some type of the same.
It's, I mean, the boats are more and more, like, destroyed. There's more fire. I think it's gonna be a huge season.
A huge season?
There's a bit, I'm chilled, though, because the season literally began with foreshadowing to Ragnar's death.
Oh! Do you remember their name?
No.
You got Ivar.
Yeah, his name I remember.
Zitza.
Bjorn and Ivar are the only two I remember.
This is Bjorn.
He's got longer hair than me now.
Let me see. Ube, Fitzuk, Sigurd, Ivar.
He remembers.
You are all so big. Queen Aslog. Good folk of Hedeby. See what we have brought back from Paris. Not just me, but also Lagertha.
Oh, well, it's true.
They're fuck friends now.
Together now.
During the fierce fighting that took place along the walls and the gates of Paris, I saved Lagertha's life.
True.
And she saved mine.
Okay. Yeah.
So I propose, even though we are not married, Lagertha and I will share the earldom and rule together as equals.
Huh?
It is something.
Yeah, little shit doesn't like that.
No.
You stated your desire to overthrow all the Lothbrok dynasty, and we believed you. And so did Erlander. But now it seems without consultation with anyone, you have changed your mind.
I understand.
Yeah, but I'm
I
getting
didn't
some.
realize that you and your family were quite so.
We don't care what you do, Kalf. But we do look forward to the removal of that woman.
That woman that you are still in love with, I know.
Yes. But love isn't everything.
I want to believe that he truly cares about Lagertha and that his decision to rule with her is genuine. He has to work for my trust, though, so...
Ragnar! Please, everyone! Continue.
She's not very happy.
Forget about poor little me.
Everyone's so happy to see you, Ragnar.
Yeah.
Perhaps some more than others. Look at my boys, huh? What have I missed?
You tell him.
Bjorn has arrested Floki.
Floki needed to be dealt with. You were incapacitated. I thought it was the right thing to do. Did you also think that if I wanted him arrested, I would have done it a long time ago?
True. He had plans when it came to Floki.
But now, you have made it public and left me with no options. Now I am forced to deal with my errant friend. My stupid idea was it to leave Rollo behind in Paris. He is my uncle. He is my brother. And I know better.
He knew that when I accept to deal with the Frank people.
That's the thing, he's heard him speak through the casket, so he's like, leaving him behind might not have been the best choice.
If it is the will of the majority, then as is our custom, I will accede to it. Lagertha will be banished to wander where she will. I ask those of you who desire her banishment to cut your mark in the post. That way we will have proof of our decision.
He's the only one who does it.
I hope. Please, I hope. Oh.
He's planning something.
Earl Calf. You have your answer.
And here, Ragnar, is mine.
Kill them all!
Yes!
They made it easy. Well, love is in the air. It's bigger than the rest too. I still don't trust him. So, once was enough. I'll wait till he proves it more. Oh shit.
Now, can someone just shoot little shit, please, for us?
Well, no, there's the little shit and he's the bigger shit, you know? Like, that little shit can die. Still.
I should have done this a long time ago, Einar.
Oh my god. Ooh.
You had it coming?
I mean,
all the
he's-
men in the play.
He was the one that was hiding behind closed doors and looking at her bathe and masturbating and shit. It's like justice. Now you have dick blood on your face. Ugh.
We've had a meeting at the camp. I thought you should know about it.
What kind of meeting?
Some of the warriors are unhappy with what is happening. You're a Christian. A Frankish noble now. They don't want to fight for the Franks.
How many?
Maybe half.
What about you, Eric? You also unhappy?
No. That's why I came straight here to warn you.
At least you got a friend.
I'm grateful.
I mean, he gained a wife and a title, but the others, they're like, what?
Go back to them and tell them I will come in due course. I'll put all of their minds at ease.
He's gonna execute everybody who are against him.
I've come to tell you I'm going away.
To your mother?
No. To find Thorin. No.
What about the daughter?
I want to go out into the wilderness.
But
He wanted to do that way
Find out
back
if I
then.
can survive.
Why are you really going?
Because you don't think I can survive.
It's not about that. I love Ragnar's way of parenting. Like, he's not forbidding him to go, like his stepfather used to do.
Yeah.
But he's like, also telling him that he's not doing the right
okay.
thing.
It must be so cold.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Boys, look after Ragnar, yes?
Yes.
He is not as strong as he would like to think.
Hey. Hey.
See you in the spring, Ragnar.
See you then.
Watch for fresh snowdrifts. And for what's pissing in front of you, as well as behind you.
Let's try to remember that.
Prove me wrong.
He's gonna learn so much about himself.
I mean, he's gonna come back a changed man, but you're leaving your daughter behind.
Well, you can technically
I think
bring
he-
her with him.
Yeah, he's not. I think he cannot bear to look at her because she reminds him of his wife.
It's Rollo!
I told you he'd come.
What's that kid doing here?
Open the gates!
To learn how to be Viking.
How to die like one too? god.
Eric! Eric! It's an ambush!
Treason. You kind of were right.
He told you half of the man. Half of it.
Yeah, but... You know what? Being Rollo, he's been with the Vikings all his life and he never got anything, and now he's been with the French for a couple weeks and already he's got a wife, riches, a title. He's made his choice. After everything you've been through, man.
Well,
I gave you my trust. Give me that back.
betrayed Ragnar in season 1.
I know. We never really trusted him, and then he betrayed Ragnar, and then he kind of got with Siggy, and we were like, oh, okay, we were rooting for you, man. And now this. And it's at a point where we care about him too much not to be affected.
Rollo! You have betrayed your own kind! But we shall be revenged! Ragnar is coming!
He wants him to come. He wants to win against him for once.
Technically now they are equals. Almost.
We'll revenge us!
I hate this.
Rollo! I would have understand if you just gonna fight those who are against you.
Next time on
No, don't look.
I'm not
Whoa.
looking. Seriously, Rollo, sometimes your decisions are shit, man.
And the thing is, like, we've had this discussion several times with him. We understand where he's coming from. He's never had anything. He's the big brother, but it's Ragnar who always rises. And it's not even because he wants it. It's faith for him. Like, he has no choice. A couple episodes ago when he said it, like, I did not want to become Earl. It happened to me because of other people's actions. I did not want to become king, but it happened because, I mean, you guys are shits. It's always fate, you know? He's trying to do the right thing, and he reaps the rewards of what he's doing, I guess. For Ragnar, being king is actually, I think, worse than not being a king, than just being a farmer with his family. That's all he ever wanted.
Well, when he was a farmer, he had Lagertha, he had a nice life.
And it's easy for him. All he wanted to do, I feel like, was to travel, discover places, learn about other countries and other cities. And he was forced to take charge because of his family, because of what happened. And now he's doing it because it's his duty, but he's not happy with the title. It's a job for him. Rollo, I feel like he's only seeing the good things that are happening to Ragnar, and he doesn't take into consideration the load on his shoulders, everything that he has to deal with. Like, just Floki. Floki is a good example of that. Ragnar, being king, has to make decisions, and it's not always going to turn out great, and because of that, people like Floki that love him are going to turn against him and kill his friends. So it's not an easy job at all. So I think Rollo needs that reality slap, and we thought he got it last time he tried to betray his brother and lost. Mm-hmm. But because of what he heard last season about him marrying the princess, and he got to marry her, him having everything and finally conquering Paris and just ruling, that's everything he's ever dreamed of. And he's like, you know what? I finally see something for me in my future, something there that I can have that my brother cannot have. And he's being weak right now. So you know what? I'm just going to take it. He's going for it. And I fear that either it's going to be Ragnar's end or Rollo's end, but both of them cannot survive this.
Or maybe they're just not going to see each other again.
They are going to see each other again. They're coming back in the spring. But now Rollo has no one to help him defend.
Time away, to be fair.
Yeah, but no, not really. And let's just say that Rollo, well, right now he has no one to fight with him against Ragnar, so what is he going to do?
Well, the thing with Rollo, even though he doesn't speak French right now.
He's gonna learn.
He's gonna learn, but he knows how the Viking
Oh yeah.
mind works and how they fight.
And how Ragnar
Yeah.
thinks.
So they're gonna be much more prepared for the second raid.
I love what Ragnar said to Bjorn, like, oh, you're making foolish decisions, like leaving my brother back in Paris. And he's like, he's my uncle. I trust him. He's like, yeah, he's my brother. I know him a lot more than you do.
Yeah.
If only you knew. And he was right. I think that's why he's like, I'm going alone because you don't think I can survive. It's about proving his dad that he can make the right decisions. He can take care of himself. Because on Ragnar's side, what Bjorn has been doing so far is foolish,
Childish
decisions based off
technically, Abaddon told her.
He told him to rule with his head, not his heart, and so far he's only ruled with his heart, which is not that bad, but that's what gets you killed. Ragnar is about strategy. With Floki, he didn't tell anyone that he knew he killed Athelstan because that gave him time to decide and, give him a lesson. But now that he's locked up, he has to make a decision and he cannot wait too long because either he's going to die from frost or people are going to say, you know what, man, this situation needs to be dealt with, so do something. And that's when you're forced to make a decision. That's usually when you go with the heart because you don't have time to think.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he's going to do with Floki, but Bjorn did put him in a hard situation. And I feel like he's going to prove it, and he's going to prove him right because, well, Ragnar is going to prove Bjorn right about childish decisions because, yeah, when they're going to go back, Rollo is going to be against them. I really love that he did not force himself on the princess, though. We did say that, it's not like Rollo did not change after he first betrayed Ragnar. I feel like his relationship with Siggy changed him a little bit, and especially her death. That changed him because the Rollo we met in season 1 probably would have forced himself.
I don't think that he would though, because
now
no. In a marriage, even though they kind of seem rude, there's a lot of respect between the woman and the man.
I agree, but you remember the Rollo we saw in the earlier seasons did not really care about who he was fucking or why. He did have respect for marriage, it's true. Like, he had a crush on Lagertha, and he did not try anything. But, I feel like Rollo now is much different, and he'd rather have an equal he can respect, and that respects him as well, than a slave he can fuck. She's his wife. She's not a slave.
She's a free woman. She's his wife.
Yeah.
So, of course, he needs to respect her.
So, I really like that little scene. I feel like she's going to learn.
Surprised her.
It's a shitty situation for her, for sure.
Oh my god, the father just bent her head down.
He deserves a punishment because, like I said last episode, he's never sacrificed anything from himself. He's saying like, giving what I love the most is the biggest sacrifice. Bullshit. He gets all the rewards and she has to suffer. And she had no idea. She had no idea what she was gonna marry. Rollo, to her, is a barbarian that fights till he falls down the wall, and even when he's falling, he's still screaming. She was expecting an animal from what she heard and what she saw.
More bear than human.
Yeah, but you are much more alike than you might think. So give it a chance. Now that it's done, give it a chance.
Well, at least he respected her way more than her father did.
Yeah.
Basically.
So I'm really interested in what's going to happen between them in the future.
Ooh, la la.
Now, that's pretty much it. I hate that this season started with a foreshadowing to Ragnar's death. Oh my god. Like, I know now he seems to be doing better. Like, I expect him to be okay.
He's looking a lot the new slave.
Yeah.
To be frank.
But, like, she's pretty. And
wife number 3.
Maybe not wife number 3, but adventure number 3, maybe, because Lagertha's not there, and nothing's happening with her, and Aslog obviously wasn't happy with him being awake and okay. Like, he did say, like, some are more happy than others.
Yeah.
Like, he knows, and it's been tense between the two for a while now, so we'll have to see.
Oh, the kids are so cute. Everybody's kids are so cute.
And Bjorn just, with his little brothers. This is just amazing. I really love that Ivar is being included despite his handicap. Like, let's go, man. Like, that's amazing. The other kids are not pushing him away, which is, I think it's gonna help in the long run. Like, it's gonna make him, I mean, their brotherly relationship, their brotherhood is strong. Let's say it like that. And I'm excited for their future. We see more of them now because they're older. So we get to see what they think. Like, is it Uba?
Uba, yeah.
He's literally like Bjorn's age, like from season 1, even
sure?
maybe a little older.
I don't think so.
Well, he's around that age, so now he's old enough for us to look at him and hear him out during situations, complicated situations, hear his opinion and see his reaction. So he's a character now, and I love it. I want to see more of them. I want to see more of that.
Names?
No. Uba is easy because we've seen him a lot in this episode. Ivar, I will never forget. Sigurd, okay, yeah, like the dad, like the grandfather.
Ritzark.
Oh yeah, Sigurd is the one that's sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And what's the last one?
Ritzark. I don't know if I pronounce it right.
Vitset? Oh
yeah,
gosh.
Ritzark.
There's only like 3 of them that I remember, and I expect them to be the main characters in the future. I'm like, if I recognize their names, that's probably because I've heard them before. In history class, or I don't know, like in books and stuff, so I don't know. And Bjorn is easy because we've been with him since season 1. Bjorn. So, this is gonna be such a great season. Whew! Alright, we're gonna move on because this conversation could go on forever.
Alright.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
Yep, so don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now, guys. Or if not, wait for the next one to be out on YouTube.
Yes, very soon. See you then.
Bye, guys.
Bye.